It's week 6 of the 2027 season, and all eyes are on Jamar Chase. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Bengals and the Niners under the lights.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Hey, football fans, glad to have you all with us early in this NFL season. It's Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you, and we've got a couple of teams here, Brock, on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
Now, the word part of the season, and you know this, partner, the records could still be deceiving, right? So don't look at that win-loss column and immediately say this one's a landslide. Some teams start a little slow before they surge. Some start fast, have some injuries, and we know what happens over a long season. But that picture, it's going to become a little more clear today.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go on Monday Night Football. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And his first pass falls incomplete. Well, these guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Has the 1st and more past midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down, ball at the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Dumped off to his running back.
That defense, it'll give them that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
3rd and long, Purdy. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. From the right hand, coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They pick up the block inside the 40. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Hauled in left side. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. Purdy throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Check. Reload. Hey. Check.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
On third down, Purdy hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit, starting with 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down. This set it down starts with an option right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
so close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He beams one, and someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. This one taken in by Chase. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
We're good.
Burrow picking up the pace. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. McPherson to add the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
49ers nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st down throw by Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Motioning the tight end now. Purdy on 1st down. Finding Pearsall. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Dax Hill. The 30. He's at the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime.
Ready, go!
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Reeled in by George Kittle. 30! The 10! Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. George Kittle, the touchdown! That one right down the middle. And the 49ers drop the lead back to 13. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On 2, ready?
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
What's your say?
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
On 1, ready?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll have a chance to run 1 play before time expires. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Burrow from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, set, go. Ready.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They kick the running back in motion. Purdy throwing here on first. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
Let's go
Brings
now.
up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Set, go.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Stopped there by Cedric Johnson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the Bengals,
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Lone back gets the handoff. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Running back sent in motion. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Alone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
Here
and
we go,
5.
set. Let go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play brings up 3rd down.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Big loss on the play.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They'll try and punch it in. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
They motion the tight end over. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Completes this one to Chase. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And that gives them first and goal.
Gun. Stop.
They are throwing it again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Second and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here. Another try following the sack. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
On the line, right?
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. They send the tight end in motion. Purdy on first down. Complete to Pearsall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 4. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Finding Pearsall. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Let's go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw by Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.